How to always win Blackout Ground War. Now, I know every time that I do these limited time modes, I always say at the start, this is the hardest one yet. This game mode is so difficult, but this game mode is just so flipping weird. But every time one of these new limited time modes come out, I will always be doing a video on how to always win. So if you enjoy that, make sure you subscribe and subscribe for so much more. So Blackout Ground War, in my experience, and probably a lot of others' experience as well, you either get slapped or do the slapping. It's either 40 different guys want to come up behind you and absolutely destroy your anus, or it will be you doing the destroying. It's none other than that. I have never had a close 50 versus 50, but if you have, let me know in the comment section below. So how can you guys make sure that you are the ones always doing the penetrating rather than the ones being penetrated? Well, kills will come is my first tip. You don't have to go straight into the enemy territory or where the enemy line is and try and fuck their whole squad up. Because one, it's probably not going to work. And two, you might get 2 kills and they're just going to come and respawn later. So you don't have to get kills right off the bat. Kills will eventually come your way later on in the game. This is more of a statement than a tip, but it's got a tip in it. But meds are scarce, and meds are very fucking scarce at that. If you have played this mode as much as I have, you know that you will be in a fight with another team. There might be about 8 or 9 on each side, and then you go to med up and you're like, bollocks, I've got no meds. So what do? You save your meds and be as efficient as possible. If you have a trauma that you pick up at the start of the game, do not use that thing until later on, and trust me, you will thank me because you will need it. Also, if you have 149 health out of 150, don't waste an entire medipack on it. What the flip are you thinking? If you're doing that, you are setting yourself up to fail. If you're at 146, 47, 48 or 49 HP, do not waste an entire med pack on healing up your health, because you just don't need to. Wait for you to take some damage later on in the game and then use them. That is being more efficient. Another great tip is loot up as soon as possible. As you know, the circle is already collapsed to quite a small size. It is pretty much half the map has been obliterated, and 100 people are trying to loot up in half a map. So what you want to do is you want to loot up as soon as possible, because you might not get the best things, but weapons are fucking weapons. If there is a hammer or you see a daemon, don't go for the hammer. Go for the daemon, pick that thing up and start killing some noobs, because later on in the game it is incredibly hard. As you know, even if you redeploy, you redeploy with a pistol. And when you've got large groups of the enemy team strutting around in groups of 20, you're going to get yourself fucked in the ass. You're just asking to be bent over and absolutely annihilated. So loot up as fast as possible at the start of the game to help yourself later on in the game. Another good tip is the aggressive team normally wins. Now, when I say aggressive, I'm not on about you Rambo that shit straight into their spawn, try and kill every motherfucker you see, because I guarantee that won't work. You are asking, once again, to be bent over and annihilated, but you only get about maybe 6 or 7 of you together, if you can, and attack the enemy. 9 times out of 10, they are not going to be in groups of 6 or 7. They might be in a group of maybe 4 or 5. So you've got the man advantage. You attack them while they're not looking and paying attention. You hit them hard, you hit them true, and you will get nice easy kills and a nice easy win. And my last tip is always make sure someone on your 4-man team lags behind. So if you look in my bottom left-hand corner, that's 4 people on my team that I am playing with. And these are actually my friends, so I'm actually communicating with these. But what people don't know is if you die, your whole squad, the 4-man that you can see on the screen, You cannot redeploy. Despite you having other teammates on the map to support you, you cannot redeploy. So make sure someone always lags behind, because if you get fucked by about 20 different people and you don't expect it, that person is always a little bit further behind to run away. You may get killed, but you will get the redeploy, which will help your team later on in the game. But that has been the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, drop a like if you did enjoy the video, and leave all the comments down in the comment section below. But this is LUKEY. Hope you had a fantastic day, and I'm signing out. Peace.